Hello and welcome, beautiful soul. This is Reshma Pleiadian Queen Mother YeshuRa. I am coming to you from the Lighthouse 333, and I am in this lovely, lovely group of the Gathering of Lights, welcoming you to the last session of December 9th. I believe in the last session, unless it was changed last minute. I'm sorry. This is pre-recorded due to the fact that we are being, seen all over the globe, and I, um, like many of you, are super busy with the time speeding up. It's almost like, there isn't enough time, right, to get things done. So I had to pre-record this so I could be on time with you guys. Sadly, I love to be live. I like to interact, but it's going to be great no matter what. So let's just get into it. My topic today is healing to manifest. So, what does that mean? It means that through my experience and through my healing abilities as Pleiadian Queen Mother, I have discovered that a lot of success in manifestation comes from being healed. And why? Why is it that we need to heal? Why can't we just live our life and manifest what we want? There's a lot of lucky people, you would call them lucky, right? Receiving everything that they want to receive and achieve. And you will say that their life looks wonderful, but maybe on the inside, they're not really that happy, right? There's two sides to the coin. There's different realities when it comes to what is success and what is manifesting your best life and your highest timeline. Everyone has a different idea of what success is, but in the spiritual community, we are awakening souls who are discovering that their life really isn't their best life that they're living, and they want to achieve that best life for themselves. They know that they're here for a greater purpose. They know that they're a sovereign being who is here to live an abundant life and abundant in even finances, despite what the world may be saying around them or the world that they grew up in. Maybe it wasn't so abundant, right? Um, and as someone on this path of awakening and knowing that there's more and that they are a being of love and light, they are God's source energy themselves, that they are deserving deserving of their best life now. And unfortunately, you can't follow the rules of the old program that you were brought up in for the past 13 millennia, depending on how many times you have lived on planet Earth, right? But this current timeline that we are in, this is the time of ascension, and it is the time of the awakening of the soul. So what that means is that you have come onto the planet during this time to remember who you are in your human form, to not forget, like you already have, right? So you're awakening. But with that being said, you are remembering who you are, and therefore you have to retrain yourself and you have to heal yourself of all the past, we'll call it damage, trauma, anything of the past that can cause a negative energy within or without you, meaning in your energy field, around your energy field. Um, so that brings me to the talk of energy, that yes, although we are creator source beings, we are God beings in this human form, we are energy. Everything is energy, right? Um, the solid thing in front of you is literally vibrating. There is nothing that's still and actually not moving. Uh, Everything is vibrating. There's energy everywhere, and it's carried through even solid form. Okay? So, what you think is solid, right? And the human body is energetic, and the human body does or can become very dense with negative, we'll call it negative energy, um, just to help you understand, the difference. It's a negative energy, meaning it's not producing a positive flow of energy. It's stopping your flow of energy, your source energy, your functional energy. So when that happens in your body, you become sick, right? Like you can have stomach problems, head problems, eye problems, mouth problems, depending on where the energy gets stuck. And it's really, if you know about the chakras, which if you haven't learned it yet, you're going to be learning it another day. You can always watch the pre-recorded videos later and rewatch them, and take notes. But our chakras are energy centers, and we have many, and we always talk about 7 main ones, but wherever that energy gets stuck, the dense energy, the negative energy, right? Where it gets stuck, energy can't flow. And when energy can't flow, you can't receive. You can't really receive your highest and best good, your highest and best life experience. So through my healing and my experience is that the more we heal, the more layers come off. And depending on how long your life on earth has been, your many incarnations on earth, and there can also be galactic incarnations that brought through like damaged memories, like hurtful memories, painful memories, trauma. Okay. You have to heal through those layers to have the full freedom of your energy and for you to fully manifest your best life. And that's not to say that everything that you've done so far isn't good enough. I don't know what you've done so far. But sometimes it could just be, one aspect or another aspect that needs to be healed. Or maybe all aspects. We don't know. We have to talk and, discuss all of that. But if you're struggling to manifest, there are blockages. There are blockages. And that's why healing is so important. Healing is so important for you to create your clarity, your energy clarity, and your ability to tap into that law of attraction that that's been like a very popular topic, the law of attraction. And what the law of attraction is really saying is that in order for you to receive what it is that you want to have or achieve, You have to match that vibration of that thing, of receiving that thing, like as if you already have it. And people struggle with that. They do. They struggle with it because they're missing one part. They're missing the part of healing. They're very unhappy with their life, right? They're unhappy with their life and they want to receive this thing. They need to have this thing so badly, and then their life will feel better. That's usually what it is. And they don't know how to match that vibration. And how to match that vibration is to be the vibration of joy. And what that means is you have to remember or think about receiving that thing that you want and the feeling that you have when you receive that thing. That's what you're supposed to be living every day. That joy that you already have it, that you know it's coming, that it's already here. But it's so hard for people to get to that point when they haven't done their healing, when they don't know who they are, when they don't know their power, when they don't know to rest in the knowing that the universe has their back. They haven't had that clarity. They haven't had that beautiful awakening that there is nothing to worry about, that there's nothing to fear. Whatever it is that they're looking to receive and achieve is well on its way. And it's well on its way in divine timing. And it's well on its way according to divine will as well. And what happens with that is through healing and through knowing who you are and through having the ability to connect with source, to connect with your higher self. As a matter of fact, be embodied, your be your embodied higher self with the clear, concise knowing of what is it that you need to receive, what is it that you want to have, all of that that is divine for you, right? When you don't know and you're just saying, well, I need a new car because your neighbor has a new car. Well, is that a divine, reason to have a new car and want to manifest it? Is that what your soul and your spirit wants for you, your higher self wants for you? So that's why healing is important, for you to have that connection with yourself, for you to be able to let go of things that you don't need to manifest and call in things that you divinely need to manifest, that you divinely need, that you divinely want, that you divinely deserve, for whatever reason, whatever is it, right? But my goal is always to help my clients manifest their highest possible timeline with ascension, with their life goals, their purpose. Okay, if they're a healer, their healing modality to come to them. If they're just a reader, a counselor, a teacher, a wisdom keeper, whatever the purpose is, that manifestation of your highest possible timeline of your purpose comes to fruition. And I think that 45-minute talk, I brought it down to, I don't know how many minutes this is, but I brought it down to pretty much I don't know, I think it was 20 minutes. I hope that this makes sense. I would have loved to talk more. It is just that when I'm not live, I don't know what questions y'all may have. But I can say what my healings are that I offer, right? So there is the inner child. If you are not connected to your inner child, if you are not providing your inner child safety, love, and the joy that the inner child is wishing to have and receive, then that's also going to affect your ability to manifest, because your inner child is going to constantly be uh, nagging at you in a way um, it's different for everyone. How the inner child really pulls on the heartstrings and is like, I'm not happy. I need attention. And there's also body healings. So if you've experienced trauma and there's trauma living in your body in some way, shape, or form, I heal that. That's also part of the inner child healing, healing the trauma that the inner child has received, yourself as a child have received. I go all the way into the womb. There are times when the parents have put this negative energy onto, the womb without knowing. So many mothers and fathers, they don't know that their energy is affecting the womb and the life of the child that's going to be brought into the world. And nobody should feel guilty about that. If you didn't know, you didn't know, but there is healing for it. Um, and I actually go into the womb and I can actually see like what the parents did or said or um, pushed onto the child. Um, for instance, gender confusion can start in the womb, where the parent says, "I really want a son," but then they get a daughter, and they're like very angry that they have a daughter, and they don't carry the child with joy for the rest. You know what I mean? So that's just one instance, and there is also the healings that I do is, through the chakras. I clear all the chakras. I I also clear all your timelines. I clear past life subconscious, past life blockages. And that is work that I do with Goddess Lakshmi. She came to me and brought a whole nother layer of healing to my process, that we pull the subconscious blocks out, um, and she helps me to heal them and send all these blocks to the light. And now I have a new addition to the healing in the subconscious. We've got Master Merlin, who has gifted me with the ability to help the ego, help heal and clear the ego, the ego mind, the controlled ego mind. And that, with that clearing as well, you do not harm yourself. Your ego doesn't get involved with your thought process. So when you hear your intuition, you hear your intuition. You don't say, oh, it can't be, it can't be, that can't be right. It has to be like this. The ego can get in the way in that way. That's why a lot of readers, tarot readers and things, they don't know the process. They don't understand that their ego could be involved in their decisions when reading a card. Um, and they can give, incorrect information because they're like, I don't think this card means this. Their ego is saying that doesn't make sense because I feel like this person should have this reading, like this is what they really need. So this is what I'm going to say. That's ego mind getting involved. So we actually have this new new way to help heal and clear the ego. Thank you to Master Merlin. Thank you. And in all of my healings, I work with the dragons, I work with the angelic realm and the unicorns and your ancestors and galactic team. Whoever comes in, it is whatever your soul needs at that time. That is how my healing works. So, whatever is revealed to you, whatever your soul reveals to you that needs to be healed, that is what is allowed in the healing, and that is what's done. And once that layer is removed, you may need another session because maybe there's more from a different timeline that's coming through. It's like, okay, this is what I need to do. Um, Everything is through divine will. I can't force anything, you know, and you can't force anything. It is what is allowed, what is part of the process in the contract that you have already made and planned out. So, yes, so we have that. And um, also, if you feel like where you live is very negative and blocks you from having good energy, then we do home clearing and protections, have that as well. Um, I think that's it. And we can also throw in doing a quantum healing journey experience where I take you on a light hypnosis journey and you can meet your higher self. You can ask questions. You can see things that you need to see for yourself. Whatever actual physical blocks that you have can also be felt there and removed there. Um, so, yes, there's so much that's available now, especially for New Earth healing. This is all New Earth healing. This is all led by Queen Pleiadian Mother, and not me. She leads in my higher self, which you can say, all right, I'm my embodied higher self, but just for people to understand, I'm not. I am not creating the process. It is Queen Pleiadian Mother who is showing me the work and the way, and all the people all the guides that come along that add tools for my toolbox, like Merlin and Lakshmi and Archangel Michael and um, the team, the Ascended Masters team. So yes, um, you can live your best life now. You can have all your wishes come true if they are your divine wishes and needs. And you can live your purpose now, especially through healing. And I just hope that this quick video was worth your time and um, made sense. And I would love to talk more about this, definitely. Would love to do live sessions where any questions asked I could answer, or the best thing is to leave comments under the video of your questions, or send me your questions. The way to reach me is in my link tree. There's many ways that you can reach me, and there's many ways that I can respond to your questions. I could do a YouTube video, a podcast, or another live session. We'll figure it out. I'm just so thankful to be a part of this group and to be able to do this video for everyone. And I hope you have questions for me. I really do. No question is a stupid question. Every question is valid. Questions are the key to your awakening. Okay? Questions are the key to everything. So question everything. So don't feel bad for having questions. With that said, I think I am done. I love you. You are love. You are loved. You are God, creator, source, being in this beautiful human form. And you are here at the best time in the galaxy. You are in the best place in the galaxy. And the journey is just going to get better. It is going to get better. It is going to get better. The more you know, the more you grow, it is going to get better. So do not give up, and know that you are so needed and so necessary and so important and so loved, and you are such a blessing. And you don't know who you're affecting. So remember that you are love and you are light, and be that love and light wherever you go. That is my message. I love you. And till next time, my dear friends, please, please, please comment, comment, comment. I love you.